Yeah, I think part of the reason why maybe I was a little bit more aware of that as like a possibility is when I worked for the Daily Iowa and I worked for the art section, so I interviewed a lot of writers and whose books, like usually it's their first book or one of their first ones, and they go do a reading at Prairie Lights, and so I call them ahead of time and just chat with them. There was one woman who wrote her first book, and she wrote it the entire time where she was working as an assistant at the University of Minnesota for some random teacher in like the medical department. It was like 100% unrelated to the fact that she wanted to be a writer, but it afforded her the opportunity to be a writer, because it's really hard. Maybe this sounds crappy, but it's really hard to be poor and be pursuing what you want to be doing, because if you're worried about where your rent check is coming from, then you're 100% not going to be following through with that creative dream that you have, because all your energy is going into just making ends meet. So that's something to think about. But I totally understand the fear of being complacent in a job that gives you a 401k.
But I think
it's just knowing yourself and knowing what will make you happy. Because maybe you don't actually want that creative dream. Maybe you do want, a family or something, which is great too. It's just knowing what you want and being honest with yourself along the way.